Capricorn, this is going to be your full moon reading for September 13th into the 14th. It'll be the 14th for anybody on the East Coast and for everybody on the West Coast and, well, anywhere west of the East Coast. It'll be between 9:33 p.m. and into that morning, so I don't know if that's relevant to some of you. The most exciting thing I think is Friday the 13th will be our full moon for most of us, so that's really cool. We're going to pull a moon card and get some energy for you, Capricorn, for this moon. See what we can get, see what we can pull forward. These have been really synchronistic, so we're going to see what's up. Oh, that one just wanted to come out. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Okay, really interesting. So around this full moon energy, Capricorn, you may experience where there are adjustments needed. Maybe that's going to be in a relationship. Maybe that'll be in the way that you diet and do your daily activities, since we're still in that Virgo season. And it really just depends. It's going to be different for each Capricorn out there. You know, this could be adjustments required in the way that you balance your spirituality and practicality, because that will be the main energy of this full moon in Pisces. So you get to feel that deeper emotional realm that Pisces lives in. This is going to be pretty cool. I think the adjustments required is going to be important for you. There's a card that keeps trying to come out, but it's just not fast enough. I think it was that one. Let's try it out. Oh yeah. Let go of the old. So with adjustments are required, this could be just letting go of something. You know, this could be a little bit of healing. This could be maybe moving forward and not being in a stuck feeling. So that could be an adjustment as well. Let's get some more cards and see if we can get a little bit more detail on what's going on with y'all. You know, letting go of the old can sometimes be really hard, but when we have full moons, it's a completion, you know. Things are wrapping up. And sometimes we have to let go because there's new stuff coming in. Everything we've been wishing for and wanting sometimes needs room to come in. So pretty interesting. And it can be, you know, that adjustment when new stuff comes in. Adjustments required because of the new. Letting go of old to make room for new. That's what I'm feeling from it. Let's see what's up, Capricorn. We're just going to get about 4 cards here. I'm shuffling them up really good because the cards have been crazy synchronistic with each other of every reading and within themselves. So definitely some powerful energy around this full moon for everybody, I feel. Okay, we have Spread Your Wings with 2 of Swords. We have Change Your Focus with 5 of Cups. Oh yeah, Release. That's the Death card in Major Arcana Traditional Tarot. And 2 of Cups coming together. Very, very special. I love this. Okay. So, adjustments required, and then we have this 2 of Swords. Now, this is really, in this one it's saying like spread your wings, because in the traditional tarot it's 2 swords and the figure's holding the 2 swords and she's blindfolded, and the mantra of that card is to make that choice, and you use your intuition doing it. So when you're spreading your wings, that's kind of like trust. That's trusting your intuition, trusting that you're not going to fall. It's trusting that if you choose something, that it's the right decision for you in the moment. Okay? So whether you have some adjustments that are required, okay, trust that you know the best way to spread your own spread your own wings. Say that really fast. So really getting into this decision, okay, because there is a decision always to make with a 2. You know, with our 2 energy, it's always I know. So you do know deep down inside what the best decision and what the best route and way is to do something. Now this can be so many things for every Capricorn watching. You know, this could be a work thing, you know, where you're having to adjust, like I said, and letting go of old habits so that you can move forward into your new position maybe. You know, a lot of new things were coming through for the the entire monthly readings. You know, you were getting career messages and contracts and agreements and stuff like that with the feelings and revealing the changes. So spreading those wings and really trusting yourself. Trusting. Trusting that the change is right there, and check your feelings around it because it's going to tell you which way to go. You already know. That's what the 2 suggests. You know. Very cool. Now we have a 5 here, and that's asking what you believe in. What do you believe in when it comes to your feelings and the things that you love? Are you able to represent what it is that you're feeling and that you love? So with change your focus, it's almost like you've had a moment of grief or despair, or had a moment of where you're looking backwards and kind of having a regret almost. It's kind of like, what do you believe? And so whatever you believe moves forward with us. So it's really important to only stay in that moment, to recognize and check your beliefs, but then you need to flip it around and change your focus. Change what you're focusing on and reminding yourself of what you absolutely believe in. You know, making sure that you're solid there. This is Hierophant energy. And that's always asking us what we believe in. So sometimes we do have to change our focus. You know, this can always come into balance. Balancing is usually next, where you're choosing something that balances you out and makes you feel good. So with this 6 here, or I'm sorry, this 5 of Cups here, moving into 6 energy is what's suggested. You will get to make that choice. You know, change what you're focused on and you get to make the choice. I really like that because it's almost like you're needing to trust yourself so that you can move forward. You're needing to trust yourself so that you can change that focus, because something here has absolutely come to an end. You know, and we're all experiencing it, especially around the full moon time. It's culmination. You know, it is that coming together of an ending. This one's release. And when we get the Death card, it's usually we saw it coming. Maybe we didn't admit it or accept it, but we saw it coming a lot, like we do in real life with a lot of different things that we encounter. You know, plants, we see it when they're heading out, or we know the life expectancy of something. You know, those kinds of things, cycles, harvest cycles, something has to die, right, so that we can eat, so that we can replant. There's a lot of that happening. And when we release and let go to what is natural and what's coming forward for us, we're always being protected. You know, if we allow it and open up like this figure is, we're going to be protected through these kind of moments, because these kind of moments happen as a divine intervention. You know, they're going to come through and get everybody on point and on track, and then we you know, we continue on with our beautiful free will. But sometimes, you know, that's kind of what major arcana is. It's that divine intervention despite free will. And we do have to deal with these kind of energies. And they can be painful. They can have a range of emotion. You know, it can be kind of like feeling like you've been let down, all the way that spectrum to painful and actual, you know, death in a family. So releasing those energies, this is really interesting because the 5 is about, you know, grieving and sometimes looking backwards on what coulda, shoulda, woulda been. So really, really important to recognize where this could have happened, and it allows you to release. It allows you to heal. And that comes right over to this other 2, which is really interesting. You have 2s on each end. And you know, it's like you already know what this is about, and you already know what it is you need to do for yourself to get through it. Because with this 2 of Cups coming through, it is a coming together. Now, it doesn't have to be a relationship like it depicts. It could be a friend. It could be a career realization. It could be a spiritual realization. It could be a move, you know, that's making 2 families come together. You know, there's so many different things that this can be for every Capricorn watching. But it is a coming together. And it is something that you know because you've chose it. You know, when we have the decision of 2s, it's because we know. We already know, and we're choosing. In this one, both parties have the choice to come together. So you know, that could be lots of different things. You could be coming together with yourself and recognizing how to heal yourself. You know, letting go of something allows you to release and come together with something else. Really beautiful right there. I love that. Let's get some clarifying cards. And we'll see if we can get a little bit more detail on this. This feels really heartfelt, and so this could be really deep for a lot of you Capricorns out there watching. You know, and sometimes when this death card happens, that's why that adjustment's required. You know, don't forget we got that card. Adjustments are required because there is a release that has to happen. There is a healing, and we all do it at our own pace. And this is that card of like, don't stay there too long, okay, because you can get stuck in that. Very, very interesting. That's going to be different for each Capricorn watching, but let's get some more clarifiers. Oh, look at that Two of Cups falling out. That's that card right there. So that was our first card to come out. Oh, nope, that's too many cards. Keep going here. Really cool reading. I love how that Two of Cups just came out, because that definitely validates that there's some kind of a decision of coming together. Some kind of a collaboration. We've got an upside down card. Some kind of collaboration that's going to bring, you know, that stability and love forward. And then you got the Emperor fall out. Well, he was upside down anyways. Oh, yep. See, look, there's that Two of Swords popping up again. So extra validation that is important for you to make a decision. Some kind of, and it's funny that I was describing it like that. Okay. We have Justice coming out here. Two of Swords, Emperor, and Two of Cups. So these two didn't land on each end, obviously, but they did definitely come out again. So these are really important for your reading, Capricorn. There's definitely a decision that's trying to be made or needs to be made, and it definitely has to do with something around this death. And that's where it's trying to clarify it. You know, whatever this is here, this two that popped up first with this is definitely signifying that these two go together. There is some sort of decision that's going to free you and give you a new truth and bring you forward once you trust your intuition. When we see the Moon in a card, that's trusting. That's trusting your faith, trusting your belief, trusting your intuition. So when we get, you know, some people could consider this a rejection, right? If something falls apart in our life. It's life rejecting us? No, it is life protecting us. Life moving us into a new direction. We don't get to entertain this or get to be a part of this because there's something better for us. We just have to choose to move forward. And then we get to move forward with a new truth. And that becomes a new ace, an Ace of Swords. Now let's start over here with this two. We have Two of Swords, spread your wings, okay? It's definitely telling you, you know, you can trust. You can trust in your intuition. This card right here is this card. And then we have Two of Cups, which is this card. That is coming together. That is making a choice to move forward with something. It's because you already know what you want. You already know what your feelings are. You have accepted your feelings. You've embraced them. You've honored your feelings and your emotions. And you're ready to come together with that and make something of it. So again, this doesn't have to be a relationship, but it could be. And if it is, it's like, you know, trusting in yourself of that you know what's right, and recognizing that there will be some adjustments with this coming together, okay? And with this Emperor energy landing on top of this 5, this is definitely saying that you know how to rule yourself, okay, Capricorn? You know what you want, and you are going to get it. You are just feeling a little bit of a hiccup right now. It's like when you think of yourself, Capricorn, you're thinking of the Emperor. You're thinking, I am able, I am strength, and I do have this ability. And this may have changed your thought for a minute. I think this coming out is reminding you that you have what it takes. You have what it takes to rule in a way that's going to bring you everything you need, bring you the stability, bring you your wishes and dreams, especially if you're going to let yourself trust. Okay, this really comes down to trust. You know, letting go of something. Maybe you have an old belief that you can't, you know, partake in something, or you can't do something because of this and that and this and that, but it's really what you feel you want to do. It's like adjustments are going to be needed, and you may need to let go of something. The Emperor never lets resistance slow down what he wants. The Emperor isn't going to look back at his past and let it define him. He's not going to let something that's happened, like this death, slow down the fact that he is Emperor and he has a mission to be the ruler of his kingdom. So really important to remember who you are. And I think that's why the Emperor has come out for you. Realizing, self-realization of who you are, what you can attain, what you can accomplish. And then again, with this choice coming out here, you know, there is that choice. Once this has happened, there's that choice to move on, or you can stand there blindfolded, you know. You can see that difference in emotion. This looks like confusion. This looks like honoring and going with the flow of whatever's happening. So release whenever we get this ending, this death that was expected, you know. And that can be so many things. Like I said, you could have gotten fired, you could be going through a divorce. You know, in both circumstances you saw it coming. You maybe didn't accept it or really see it, right? But you saw it, you know. And that's what this card keeps repeating, this too, you know. Okay, so with Justice coming out here, this is definitely a balance, and this is that Libra energy that we will be feeling towards the end of the month. So you may be feeling a lot of this coming together towards the end of the month. That could be signifying that. This could definitely also be signifying some kind of, you know, victory, some kind of fairness that happens, some kind of truth that comes forward. Okay, and that could be you grabbing that sword and standing there in your truth and rebalancing, Capricorn. That could be where you let go of something because it's weighing you down and you need to rebalance. So you make a decision, and now you have your truth, right? You've taken one sword now, made a decision. You have your truth, and you're able to balance. I really feel like this is a card of balance for you. Alright, so this is your reading for that full moon, Capricorn. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please subscribe. I'm definitely trying to spread the word, and apparently you get subscribers to spread the word here on YouTube. And I'm new to this, mixing my spirituality with technology, so I would love for you to subscribe. And if you hit the little bell button, you'll get updates whenever I post a new content video. So very cool if you would do that, and feel free to share and comment and like and all those great things. Hopefully the video and audio actually connected this time. So again, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll be able to improve these videos as I move along. I will be posting for the new moon around September 28th. That'll be in Libra. It should be really interesting. Good new moon energy. So we'll see you then. Thanks for watching.